Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on a very important line of palmistry called as the heart line, which gives very vital information regarding the matters of love, relationship, courtship, emotional contentment. So guys, although there could be many variation of this line, but in this video we will just pick up this topic or this area where what could be the probable outcome or results if you will find this line to be originating beneath the index finger on this puffed region, which is called as the mount of Jupiter. So what could be the indicative results if you will find this line to be originating from over here? Guys, when it comes down to the heart line, we always see its origin or the beginning from towards the index finger side, not from the little finger side. So guys, while assessing any line in the science of palmistry, we always have to give attention towards the origin of the line, termination of the line, formation of the line. Are there any branches which are going from that line? What is the depth or quality of that line? Does the line have the presence of any symbols? So all these things matters a lot. They give and add qualities to the general signification represented by that line. So guys, as the name suggests, when we talk about the heart line, so it is not going to be an exaggeration for all of my astrology lovers as well. So in a way, the kind of information which you get from the condition and the placement of the moon, this could be Venus, this could be your fifth house, same is the results or qualities which we generally attach with this heart line in the science of palmistry. So to begin with, heart line generally tells about your feelings, your emotions, and in the matters of the courtship, what could be the driving factor. And especially guys, because this is going to be the topic in which we will cover its origin. So the origin of the heart line generally tells about that when you approach someone or while courting someone, while initiating any relationship, what is the kind of objective or desire which drive you? That we get to know from the origin of the heart line. So guys, just to add more elaborative layers to this discussion, so when we study the origin of the heart line on the mount of Jupiter, so just hypothetically in your mind, imagine that the region of the mount of Jupiter could be divided into three planes, which are the Sattva region. The top region will be called as the Sattva region, the middle region will be called as the Rajasic region, and the bottom region will be called as the Tamasic region. So now that begets the question that what does this Sattva, Rajas and Tamasic represents. So look at it in this way, that Sattva represents all the positive, uplifting kind of qualities. Tamas represents all the sloth, laziness and kind of restraining kind of energy. And Rajas is the domain of the balance, or Rajas is the domain of the action, which balances the positive and negative of the Sattva and negative of the Tamas. So Rajas in between somehow balances it. And when we talk about what does the mount of Jupiter represents, like beneath our index finger, this puffed region over here, what does it represent? So mount of Jupiter tells about the concerns of your righteousness, your ethics, your faith, your ambition. In negative sense, it also tells about the ego as well. But again guys, when we talk about do you have this capacity to be a good provider, to live your life with honesty, with integrity, all the divine standards is something which is always attached with this region on our hand. So now guys, starting our discussion, like the way we have already divided this mount of Jupiter on three planes. Top is the Sattva, middle is the Rajas and bottom is the Tamas. So let's take up the very first case. Now if you will find that someone who is having this heart line originating from the mount of Jupiter but from the Sattva region, So guys, generally it is considered as very good. Like generally we say that this is going to be a person who is going to be very righteous, very religious. This person's emotions, feelings, commitment can be trusted. And when we talk about all those people who do something good even in the religious lines, like they get respected wherever they go in the society, and even in the matters of the love and the relationship, these are like those people who do not get attached to something. They do not pursue anyone with this biasness in their mind or with any ulterior intention or motive in their mind. These are among those people who have this capacity that in the matters of the love, romance and relationship, they could unconditionally offer themselves or surrender themselves in the relationship. Again guys, if I were to give you a win-win kind of example or a situation, so this could be a case that your 7th lord is placed in the 11th house. Your 7th lord is under the benefic influence of the planet Jupiter. So that could be seen as this kind of placement. And also guys, it also tells about that whatever desire and expectations you will have in terms of the qualities which you seek in a partner. So if your heartline is going to be in this alignment, there is a high possibility that your desires, because of the divine support, it will be met. So it's a win-win kind of situation. Now comes the second question. Now guys, if you will find that your heartline is originating from the middle region, so what we did, we divided the amount of Jupiter equally into 3 parts. The top part was the Sattva region. We already discussed its interpretive results. The middle region is called as the Rajasic. Now, if you will find the heartline to be originating from this region, so guys, generally it is considered as good. It could be seen as good as the Sattvic region origin of the heartline. The only added layer over here is that the social norms comes into the picture, like social interaction, social judgment, society's created bars of expectation will also come in the matters of love, in the matters of relationship, in the matters of the courtship as well. So it hardly matters that whether you like someone or not, but how good of that person is in terms of his economical state, how much money that person is making, what is his image in the society. So all of that will also matter and will somehow shape up your perception or your opinion in the matters of establishing a connection or relationship with this person. So this is how it has been seen. Now guys, we will take up another example of, like, if the heartline is going to be originating from the Tamasic region, from the bottom region of the Mount of Jupiter. But before that, now guys, before we will go to the bottom region of the Mount of Jupiter, where your Mount of Jupiter has been divided into 3 planes, equally into 3 regions, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Before we will go to the Tamas region, like let's say for example, if you will find in a hand where the heartline is originating with a fork. So fork is generally considered as good. It has been generally seen that these could be those people, sometimes they might have very high expectations when they commit or when they get into a relationship, and if those expectations do not get fulfilled. So just because guys, let's say for example, if your heartline is originating in a fork kind of shape, and if one fork is going on the Sattva region and another branch is going to the Rajasic region, so this could be a case that at the time of giving commitment or in the initial few meetings, you did not give much attention to the other characteristics or peculiar personality traits of your partner, but later on all those things which you overlooked, which you ignored, they started coming in the way of forming a good bond with the partner. So that could be one such reason if you will find the heartline to be originating on a fork kind of combination. And let's say for example guys, if you will find that the heartline is originating in a trident kind of formation, like there is a trifork, like trifork, I don't know it's a right word or not, but yeah, in a trident kind of formation. So it is generally seen in the hands of many enlightened kind of saints, like people who have got that elevated level of consciousness and people who are like very respected in the society. So multi-dimensional approach. You might be also good with your religious duties. You might be on side a philosopher, an astrologer, a good writer, a good author, and at the same time you are good in your job as well. So knowledge, wisdom, fulfilling your duties, responsibility as a provider, you might be a all-rounder in all that sphere. And that goes without saying that many of the saints have been seen with their heart line to be originating in a fork, in a trident kind of formation. Now guys, lastly, now if you will find that the heart line is originating from the tamas region. So guys, this is not considered as good. Now look at it in this way. In the science of palmistry, curved lines are always considered as good. Curved line simply tells about that you are very optimistic, you are very flexible, and you are very giver. In the matters of the love, romance, you have this capacity to overlook small kind of flaws in the personality of your partner. Small things which could have been overlooked, you have this capacity to forgive, to forget, and move on. And that is the only reason that in the matters of the relationship and the courtship, you tend to remain lucky to maintain relationship for long span of time. It's not only valid only in your personal intimate relationship with your wife, with your husband, with your spouse, but also like those people we come across that even if you are running a business, you have retained the staff for long span of time. You are so good with your ethics, with your conduct, that people don't want to leave you. They are happy with you. So this could be one such kind of combination. So the upward rising lines are always considered as very good. The downward curving lines are never considered as good because they just tell about disappointments and pessimistic approach in the matters of relationship. Now guys, imagine what we did, that we divided the whole mount of Jupiter into three regions: Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Now the Tamas region, for the heart line, if it has to originate from over here, there is going to be high possibility that the line will travel very straight. There is not going to be much of the bend or upward flexibility to it. So that is the only reason, like, it has been generally found in the hands of those people who end up becoming very single-minded, very extreme in the matters of the relationship. So like I have also seen in some of the hands where this girl, someone gave her some promise or committed something, relationship did not work out. Now this girl got so badly hurt because of that, that she took it to her heart and she never got married again. And the other person, now it hardly matters who was at the fault or what were the circumstances, but she was not able to move on from that. So this is a kind of a like obstacle which generally comes in a way that your single-mindedness is somehow not letting you breathe or be flexible or move on. So you have this capacity that because of your single-mindedness, you might suffocate your emotions, or your judgment in the matters of relationship might get might be open to a lot of the criticism and extreme opinions. You could look at it in this way as well. Like the way guys, because this is very close to, like, there is one combination where we say this thing that if you do not have, like, irrespective of, or rather than having two separate lines like headline, heart line, if you have one straight line end to end, that is called as the Simeon line. That is also generally found in the hands of those people who tend to remain very obsessive. And same is the way, even if you have like a headline, heart line, but if they are very straight. So again, this is a kind of a typical Sydney line kind of combination. But again guys, in terms of the relationship and all, it is not considered as very good. Like I have generally seen that to be a formation, even if you have to align it with the astrology. Like this could be a case that your moon is conjunct with Saturn, your moon is conjunct with Rahu, or your moon is conjunct with Ketu. So moon conjunct with Rahu can make you very obsessive, and moon conjunct with Ketu can either make you very detached or could also make you very extremist. So in any way, this is not considered as very good. So yes guys, these are some of the few things which I wanted to say. All what we learned in this video is that when it comes down to the origin of the heart line, it is generally studied. Origin is generally studied to see regarding the the objective and the desire which takes you towards any relationship. Mount of Jupiter, which simply tells about the righteousness, your ambition, all sort of good ethics. But even after that, all these qualities of the Jupiter goes through variation in 3 different planes, which can be easily done if you will divide this region into 3 equal parts. Top is sattva, or all the elevating qualities. Second is the rajas, which has more to do with the society, action, judgments, and the tamas, which carries extreme opinions. So yes guys, for further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.